Crazy Mike, CrazyMikesapps.com with an iPad app review for Max Payne Mobile by Rockstar Games. This application's in the games category. Is iOS universal, means it works on the iPhone, iPod Touch, and iPad, all for only $2.99. Things aren't always what they seem to be in this undercover, plot-based action shooter game featuring very cool slow-motion gameplay and a trove of weapons to select from during the game. This spin control here is a little wonky, and you can touch on the controls and get in there. I'm not going to be able to go through everything, but I will tell you saving and loading is very important in this game, as I died several times before I saved, and you start back at the beginning of whatever area you're at. Load is where you load a save game. It's much like the old computer games where before autosave, where you had to save your own stuff. So you can go into here, and if there is an autosave, please let me know, because I would love to find out how to use that. I'm going to go ahead and tap on here and get into the, I think it's Chapter 8. Your health's up on the top, and you have bottles of pills with a heart with a cross on them that you double tap to improve his health. You have dual joysticks to move around, and then you have your gun here, and you can scroll through the guns, but it's kind of uninspiring because they don't give you what the gun looks like, or kind of with like an icon there would be nice. When you see the exclamation point, that means there's an action that can be taken. In this case, it's opening up a secret door, and then when you go in here, my auto aim's not working so good, so use the slow motion get up after we shoot that guy from a diving stance. If you listen to Max talk during here, he's very poetically well-spoken, I guess. Not in poetry, but he speaks very well, and we can tap here just to get an idea.
Given the setting, I was surprised to find that somebody had been passing time reading. The paperback was entitled The Age of Murder and Storm. The blurb on the back mentioned.
You get the idea. It gets into Norse mythos or the Viking mythology, and there's a little bit of that referenced into the game. And the original developers apparently were, I believe, from Denmark or Finland or something like that. So start taking people out everywhere, and this is a good place to use the slow motion gameplay. I'm not a fan of these little mini handguns, or these little mini Uzi type gun, but I'm going to switch to actually, well, we could switch to the sawed-off shotgun, which is not bad. Actually, the pump action shotgun is my favorite weapon in this case. You can also drag up here. We didn't need that slow motion thing, but some guy's tossing Molotov cocktails, and he got a direct hit, so Max is out. Tap here to load the last save game, and that's where you go. Now we can tap here on the plus sign, and again, there's a little bit of a delay. You're not sure what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and tap on load, and we're going to go into a little bit farther area where I was at in Chapter 8, and we're up here trying to get close to this boss named Jack Lapino. We're taking people out, but always stop to pick stuff up if there's stuff to pick up, or stop by desks. You can see that it gets a little bit cheesy because this guy was blowing me away and I didn't get too much damage. You got to find your way through the puzzle. I like the game overall. It's probably got one of the best plots and stories of any game I've played on the iPad yet, for sure. There's one of the slow motion scenes. You can see the old style graphics from back in the day. I'm going to say go up instead of go down, since that's where all the bad guys are, and you'll figure that out, I'm sure. But that's the way this game plays. Again, he's a cop that's undercover from the DEA. His DEA handler gets killed. He witnesses it, and now he's a suspect, and it's not good for him. So he's busting down doors, and he's basically taking down everybody in there. The graphics are quite good, though. I will have to say again, you can see for yourself. You'll find your way going through here. Be careful, though. Whoa, that was a long fall. A fall we didn't need to make. And that's the end of Max for this game. We'll go ahead and tap there. That's just a brief synopsis of how this game plays. Again, it's got a very nice plot. There's lots of weapons, grenades, Molotov cocktails, pump shotguns, sawed-off shotguns, double Berettas, single Beretta, Ingrams, dual Ingrams. You get the idea. Lead pipe, baseball bat, just to name a few. Lots of gameplay for $2.99. a great purchase. There's not a lot of bad content in here. It is 17 plus. Not a lot of swearing. I've heard a couple of swear words, so if you're into that and you don't want your kids to hear it, this one has a limited, and again, from Rockstar Games, I guess that's kind of a plus. That's it for this iPad app review. Until next time, Crazy Mike from Crazy Mike's Apps saying see ya.